Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I teach you how to improve your English writing skills, grammar skills, speaking skills, and more. In my last video, I taught you the 13 basic punctuation rules you need to know when writing in English. Many of my subscribers asked for more practice with these rules, so in today's video, I'm going to quickly talk about the 13 basic rules again, but more importantly, I will ask you to correct 25 different sentences. So I want you to grab a piece of paper so you can write down your answers, and at the end of the video, you can tell me how many you got correct out of 25. So let's get started. Very quickly, we'll go over the basic punctuation rules again. For the more in-depth video, please click the description below and you can see my full video on these punctuation rules. Rule 1. Every declarative sentence must end with a period or full stop. Example, we love watching movies, period. Rule 2. Capitalize the first letter of a sentence. Example, my favorite color is purple. So we have to capitalize the first letter of the sentence. Number 3. Capitalize proper nouns. Example, the best month of the year is December. Month is an example of a common noun. We do not capitalize common nouns. But December is the name of a month, and we always capitalize proper nouns, like names, months, cities, countries, etc. Rule 4. Do not use an apostrophe to form a plural. And I see this a lot in the comment section of my videos. For example, I love your videos. This would be incorrect. We do not use an apostrophe to form a plural. You would just write videos without the apostrophe. Okay, so now we're going to answer 7 questions on these first 4 basic punctuation rules. So you have to tell me, are these sentences correct or incorrect? First, I'll read them, then we'll correct them, and write down how many you got correct out of 7 for this first section. Number 1, he has never been to Paris before. Number 2, I was born in March. Number 3, Lauren has 3 dogs. Number 4, Jane is my mother. Number 5, you need to buy drinks for the dinner party this weekend. Number 6, I am from a small town near Toronto in Canada. Number 7, the football game is on Monday. Okay, so number 1 is incorrect. There are 2 errors in number 1. We need to capitalize he because it's the first word of the sentence, and we need to capitalize Paris because it's a proper noun. It's the name of a city. Number 2, there's also one error. We have to capitalize M because it's the name of a month, March. We capitalize months. Number 3 is correct. Number 4 is incorrect. We have to put a period at the end of the sentence and also capitalize Jane. Not only is Jane the first word of the sentence, but Jane is also a proper noun, as it's the name of a woman. Number 5, you need to buy drinks for the dinner party this weekend. Number 5 is also incorrect. Drinks, we should not have an apostrophe. We are making a plural. 1 drink, 2 drinks. So we don't have the apostrophe. Number 6, I am from a small town near Toronto in Canada. This one is also incorrect. We have 2 capitalization errors. We have to capitalize C for Canada because it's a proper noun. It's the name of a country. And we have to capitalize the T in Toronto because it's also a proper noun, the name of a city. And number 7, I tried to trick you. It's also incorrect. We have 2 errors, also with capitalization. We have to capitalize M for Monday because it's the name of the day of the week, and we capitalize the days of the week. And also, this is incorrect. We do not capitalize game. Game is a common noun. It's not a proper noun. We do not capitalize game. So let me know in the comment section how many you got correct out of 7, and keep track because this is the first part and we have 3 more sections to go. Basic Punctuation Rule 5. Apostrophes are used for contractions or to show possession. Example, they are my parents. There equals they are. So this is a contraction. We can also use apostrophes to show possession. That is my dad's car. This means the car belongs to Dad. Rule 6. Every question or interrogative sentence must end with a question mark. So we use a question mark to ask a question. How are you? We have to end a question with a question mark. Number 7. Use an exclamation mark at the end of a sentence to express strong emotion. Example, this dinner is delicious. So if you want to use strong emotion, we end a sentence with an exclamation mark. You could also end it with a period if you wanted, but that would have less emotion. Okay, so now we'll do the practice for these 3 rules. Again, this is also out of 7. Are these sentences correct or incorrect? Number 1, are you going to the party tomorrow night? Number 2, how many pets do you have? Number 3, we're going to the cinema tonight. Number 4, I don't know what to do. Number 5, watch out. Number 6, that is my mom's purse. Number 7, she's studying right now. Okay, so number 1 is incorrect. This is a question. Are you going to the party tomorrow night? So we have to end this with a question mark. Number 2, how many pets do you have? This is correct. It's a question, and we end it with a question mark. Number 3, we are going to the cinema tonight. This is incorrect. This is we're. We're is a contraction for we are. So we have to say we're like this. We're equals we are. You have to remember the apostrophe to make that contraction. Number 4, I don't know what to do. This is also incorrect. We need to add an apostrophe between the N and the T for don't, because don't is a contraction for do not. Number 5 is also incorrect because we haven't ended the sentence with a punctuation mark. In this case, watch out. This is a lot of emotion, so we use an exclamation mark. You could end this with a period, but it would be a little bit strange. Watch out. Watch out has more emotion. You're telling someone to be careful, so you would use probably an exclamation mark. That is my mom's purse. This is also incorrect. Mom's is the possessive. We have to use apostrophe S to show possession. The purse belongs to the mom. We're talking about her purse. So we have to use an apostrophe S. The purse that belongs to mom. And the last one is correct. She's studying right now. She's is the contraction for she is studying right now. Okay, so again, write down how many you got correct out of 7 for this second section. And now you should have a total of 14. So let's continue to our next section. Rule 8. Use commas to separate items in a series of 3 or more things. Example, I don't like mushrooms, eggs, or broccoli. We use a comma after each item in the list before the conjunction. Number 9. Use a comma to separate independent clauses when they are joined by most conjunctions. For example, Jason is very tall, but Luke is quite short. Jason is very tall is an independent clause. It is a complete sentence. Luke was quite short is also a complete sentence. So we have to use a comma with a conjunction to join these two sentences. Number 10, use a semicolon between closely related independent clauses. Example, she really loves green tea. He prefers black coffee. Both of these are independent clauses and they're closely related. So we can connect these using a semicolon, and then he would be lowercase. We wouldn't capitalize the next word unless, of course, it was a proper noun. But we can use a semicolon to connect these two sentences together. Okay, let's do practice. Are these sentences correct or incorrect? 1. I need to buy vegetables and fruit. 2. Ryan wants to travel to Egypt, Israel, and Jordan after university. 3. I need to prepare for my work meeting. It's tomorrow morning. 4. Her mother is a nurse and her father is a firefighter. 5. We have to take the kids to school, but they finish early today. 6. My sister is moving this month. Her new apartment is beautiful. Okay, so write down out of 6 and now I'm going to correct them with you. Number 1 is incorrect. We do not need a comma here. We only use commas if it's 3 or more items in a list, so we don't need a comma here. Number 2 is correct because we have 3 different items. We have Egypt, Israel, and Jordan. So we use 2 commas after each item before the conjunction. Number 3, I need to prepare for my work meeting. It's tomorrow morning. This is incorrect. This is a comma splice. We need to make this into a semicolon to connect these two sentences. Number 4 is also incorrect. Here, we need to add a comma after nurse before the conjunction to join these two independent clauses together. Number 5 is correct. We have an independent clause. We have to take the kids to school. They finish early today, and we're connecting them with a conjunction and a comma. So this is correct. And the last one is also correct. My sister is moving this month. Her new apartment is beautiful. These are both 2 independent clauses that are closely related, and they're connected by a semicolon, which is perfectly correct. Okay, so let me know how many you got correct out of 6 for this section. And now we only have 5 more left to complete our test of 25 questions. Okay, 11. Use a colon to introduce a list of items. Example, I am taking the following classes next semester: English literature, philosophy, and creative writing. So we're introducing a list here, and to connect the list with the independent clause, we can use a colon. Number 12, use a hyphen to join 2 or more words that serve as a single adjective before a noun. Example, I bought a brand new mobile phone. So we're connecting these 2 words to make an adjective, brand and new. And before, if it's before a noun, we use a hyphen between those 2 words. 13. Use a hyphen with compound numbers. Her grandfather is 93 years old. So compound numbers between 21 and 99, we use a hyphen. Okay, let's do the last 5 questions. Are these sentences correct or incorrect? Number 1. My boss has been working at the company for 32 years. Number 2. We need to buy the following items for the party: balloons, cake, and decorations. Number 3. The new doctor at the hospital is only 28 years old. Number 4. They stayed at a dog-friendly hotel for 2 weeks. Number 5. I always buy chocolate-covered peanuts at the cinema. Okay, number 1 is incorrect. Number 1, we have a compound number, 32, so we have to add a hyphen between 32. In number 2, we're introducing a list, but we don't have a colon. We need to buy the following items for the party. Here we have to add a colon. If the sentence was, we need to buy balloons, cake, and decorations for the party, we wouldn't use a colon because that is a complete sentence. But in this case, we are introducing the list. So we have to use a colon. Number 3, the new doctor at the hospital is only 28 years old. This is correct. We have a compound number, 28, and we have used a hyphen between 20 and 8. Number 4, they stayed at a dog-friendly hotel for 2 weeks. This is also correct. Dog-friendly, we're using these two words to describe the hotel, and it comes before the noun, so we use a hyphen. And this means that number 5 is incorrect. Chocolate-covered peanuts. We're describing the peanuts using these two words, and we want to combine them with a hyphen to make an adjective. Okay, so let me know how many you got correct out of 5. So finally, I want you to write in the comments section, how did you do on your basic punctuation quiz out of 25? So let me know how many you got on each section. And let's say you got 4 or less on the first 2. If you got less than 4, 4, and 3 on each of these sections, then what I want you to do is go to the link in the description below and look at my in-depth video on punctuation rules, because I will explain each one slowly and clearly so you will understand completely each rule, and that way when you take this test again, you will get closer and closer to 25 and becoming a master at basic punctuation rules in English. I have so many other different videos on punctuation rules, and I will be releasing more advanced punctuation rules as well in the next few weeks on my channel. If you like this video, please click like. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next lesson.